wokeness is killing the video game genre. Every game. In fact, to me, it feels like sometimes the people creating these games are more interested in telling us about a character's pronouns and gender identity, more so than they are educating us how we should be using these characters within the game. And unfortunately, it has bled down into the majority of the player base. Conservative-minded gamers like myself are labeled bad people. For what reason? I couldn't tell you. Try not to judge people based solely on their political beliefs. I try to base them mostly off their IQ, which if you vote a Democrat or you can't handle dissenting opinions like this kid you're about to see in this video, I'm gonna say it's pretty low. Anyways, to catch you guys up to speed, I was streaming some Apex Legends over on YouTube, solo queuing, and I happened to come across these guys. Unfortunately for me, I guess, I was using an open mic, hoping that if I made callouts, my teammates wouldn't suck like most of my random teammates do. The issue with that, apparently, for this guy at least, was that I was talking to my chat, answering questions, being interactive, you know, like most successful streamers do, or should at least, when somebody in chat brought up Joe Biden and dementia, and we were having a little joke about that, but that definitely triggered my random teammate. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, take a gander at one of the biggest problems wrong, especially with our youth, which at the end of the day, in my opinion, starts with them not being able to think for themselves. Roll the footage.
Who's gonna be in the office?
Biden, we want to keep him around for eternity.
Oh my God, that is funny!
He's making great decisions.
This is my favorite.
You know, I mean, other than, you know, skyrocketing, you know, inflation and...
Are you taking blame for inflation? No.
Oh, and the other thing about looking weak on a world stage and just letting China bully us, you know, posture on us militarily.
It comes from China.
But other than that, he's great. Oh, and the failing infrastructure.
Today we got definitive evidence that the fire at the Norfolk Southern Rail Line in East Palestine, Ohio was a bigger deal than they said.
That's
Who
it.
would you rather in office?
Someone that doesn't have vascular dementia.
What must be what? What must be what? What must be what?
So there's no one in particular.
DeSantis, Trump. Jim Jordan would be my favorite, but he's not running for our office.
In 2 years' time, we have a border that is no longer a border. We have a military that can't meet its recruitment goals. We have bad energy policy, bad education policy, record spending, record inflation, record debt, and a government that has been weaponized against we the people, against the very people we represent.
You said Trump?
Either or. I mean...
Oh, GG.
Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic.
Either or. I mean...
Oh, GG.
Explain why, I had a business under his administration and I don't now.
I wonder why.
Why? Tax policy made it unaffordable. Maybe there's no point in working for fucking what you'd make as an employee, because more than 50% of your income is going to, you know, taxes.
Man, you see how woke I was?
Well, true.
I
But-
muted him. I don't think we need to listen to him.
Yeah, don't listen to dissenting opinions. You either think like me or you're a bad person.
Logical.
Fucking morons.
It's not worth the brain power.
The brain power. What a fucking moron. Typical group think. Do my thinking for me. Do my thinking for me.
Another team here?
Moron.
I mean, did you hear me say that I muted him?
Yeah, your buddy can't handle differing opinions. I'm a bad person because I don't think exactly like
I
him.
would recommend that you do the same.
Shut the fuck up.
Can you just mute him, please?
Can you just mute him, please? Boyfriend of mine.
When you do that.
Do what he says. Do what daddy says.
It's not worth the brain power, man.
Well, I mean, you don't use any brain power thinking for yourself anyways there, brother.
Boom. Roasted.
Stressing me out hearing that.
I have a different political opinion, so you just mute him and don't listen to him. He might not make valid points or anything like that, you know?
There's a blue armor. I mean, I'm not gonna ping it, but you should come over here.
You believe it? That's... this game's dominated by liberal like this guy. They would ask you, like, wait, you support Donald Trump, bad person, mute him. It's like, what? Yeah, you're right. Everybody supports Donald Trump, so Just a classic racist or whatever, because, you know, he's definitely one, right? Which, oh, wait, that's right. We take a lot of stuff out of context, and people aren't smart enough to think for their goddamn selves.
Facts.
So, you know.
Make $15 an hour.
Cam,
What
did
about
you hear me
$15
say
an
you're
hour?
stressing me out?
You're stretching your boyfriend out, Kim. Chill out, man. I mean, we could have a conversation about it, but I mean, anybody that's literally going to be like, well, just because you think
press
different than me,
start, you right trigger,
you know,
to
that's
squad,
pretty weak-minded.
and then you can mute them.
Extremely
Right
weak
below the
minded.
banner.
I was willing to engage in a conversation. That's why we're in such a pickle these days. So divisive, but you know, I mean, yeah. Don't let the agenda get to you or anything like that. Everybody's a bad person that doesn't think exactly like everybody else.
Fact.
You know what I mean?
I mean, it sounds like, I don't know. Never mind.
You lose! Good day, sir!
I can't. Oh, what? Whoever's not got me mute, I can barely hear you. You turned down really low.
Yeah,
Your
but
boyfriend's mic's really high.
Even you saying that is like playing in to the whole divide.
Even me saying what?
How is it not playing into a divide?
What did I say that played into a divide? That I supported somebody
You just
because
have
of tax
attitude in
code?
general.
What attitude? You're the one that
Saying
wanted
you
to
don't
mute
give a
somebody
fuck.
because...
They are humans on this planet. We are one and the same people.
Uh-huh. So if we think differently, we're instantly not supposed to get along? Is that what you're trying to say?
I have my chat on open? Oh, thank God. I mean...
I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, I wish I could afford you guys to get your banners and whatnot. You know, I'm just a dumb hillbilly Trump supporter, you know. Can't afford nothing in this economy. How did I know they were gonna suck, too? Now, I know what some of you may say. Some of you may say that I went in a little hard, and you may even try to label me a bigot because I labeled the other guy his boyfriend. But I'm sorry, I don't allow my friends to tell me how to act or think. That is not the norm. That is not okay. This is the type of kid you do not want your children to associate with. Somebody that promotes groupthink. And look, we can go on and on and on forever. And hey, maybe I'll go live on Rumble and we'll talk about these type of things. Sure as hell can't talk about them on YouTube. To wrap things up here, it all kind of reminds me of something that American author Teal Swan once said when she said, "The wokeism of today shuts down intelligent conversation, and with that, thwarts the progress of the entire human race." Catch you guys on the next one.
Hello, little buddy, what is you doing? Finna go hard, hard, hard. Ice on my neck, ice on my wrist. That for the squad, squad, squad. Know they gon' hate, do what I tell them. Get on your jaw, jaw, jaw. Work on smooth, I got the moves. I swear to God, God, God. Hey, I just dropped 200 on a new